How to make pork carnitas in a Crockpot slow cooker. In this video, I'm going to show you this super easy but so delicious recipe. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video for all my tips and tricks. Like and subscribe for more videos. Check it out. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is a Boston butt pork shoulder roast. Make sure you got the Boston butt. A regular pork shoulder, the lower portion is not going to be as tender. So if you guys watch my channel, you know I love cooking with the Boston butt. It is so easy to make tender, it's cheap, can't go wrong. So the first thing we're going to do is rinse this up, and then we're going to cut it into about 2 to 3 inch chunks. That way it cooks nice and evenly, gets a nice little caramelization on the edge there. So I'll go ahead and add kosher salt here. We're going to salt our pork a little bit before we put it in. And when we put it in, we'll salt it a little bit more. Now with our crock pot heated, we are ready to go ahead and put our meat chunks in. And then with the meat on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more salt. A couple teaspoons of oregano, dried oregano leaves, 3 teaspoons of cumin, we're going to cut our onions into nice big chunks here. These will be sufficient. We're doing 1 orange here. We're just going to squeeze the juice and we'll throw the peels right in. 4 cloves of garlic here. Perfect. Make sure you break them up a little bit. I like to add a little bit of black pepper as well. Alright, now we can go ahead, put our lid on, and for about 40 minutes we'll let it cook on high, and then we'll drop it down to low. Now some people like to use lard in the recipe. I don't find that necessary. I think the Boston butt, if you use a Boston butt, has plenty of fat content in there. You don't need to add any liquid other than the orange juice, and it's going to be perfectly tender. You'll have plenty of fat left over, trust me. I know some recipes call for Coca-Cola. Now I personally don't like to put it in there. I find it makes it kind of sweet and it's not very healthy. Let me know in the comments section below what you think, and if you tried it, let me know how it was. So after 40 minutes, we're just going to give this a little bit of a stir, and then we're going to drop our heat down to low and put that lid back on. Now I love fresh pico de gallo with pork carnitas, so I'm going to show you this quick, easy recipe. Normally I would use a lime instead of a lemon, but in this case I forgot to grab one, so a lime will do the trick. You can also add cilantro to this. I like to add it on the end. Alright, our carnitas have been slow cooking for about 8 hours now. We're going to go ahead and separate, take the meat out, and we're going to leave the liquid in here, but we're going to save the liquid for later. We're going to use it. Make sure you take the bay leaf and the orange peels out. We're not going to want to eat those. Now these carnitas are good as is. I like to eat them like this, especially with rice or something like that. A little more soft, tender, but to get those delicious crispy carnitas, I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it. 1, we're going to cook it on the stovetop. 2, we're going to broil it in the oven. And we're going to use this liquid from the roast to cook it in its own fat. Now you want to go ahead and shred these pork chunks up. And now I'm going to go preheat a cast iron pan, and then we're going to go crisp up some carnitas. Now you can see it's I don't know, these broiled carnitas look a little bit crispier. Let me know in the comments section below what you decide to do and what you think is the best way. Here's the crispy pork carnitas. Oh yeah.
Now this recipe is great for tacos, burritos, quesadillas, rice bowls, ramen, nachos, even just by itself for carnivore.
And there you have it, guys. Here's our pork carnitas taco. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss more great recipes. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And until the next one, peace out. That's hot. But delicious. So delicious.